backslide a bit. When I backslide, I'll come into the service, and don't judge me. It was Shatawale that says that if I die today, I'm a hero. And for many years, I've been a fan of that young man, Shatawale. Because the sounds of men are understood when they die. And so that day when Satan will exit the earth, we will understand why he says, if I die today, I'm a hero. Why? He bought a Rolls Royce. I want you to understand something before I start the service. Research has proven that only 10% of people have found purpose and 8 are the diaspora. So in Africa, only 2 know their purpose. So the whole of Africa, only 2 people know why they are on earth. 2% of people know why they are on earth. 10% of people have found their purpose. 8 and 6 are Jewish. And the 2 is spread over Antarctica, Asia. But in Africa, only 2%. That means 0.0 something percent are only in Ghana. Shatawale says, if I die today, I'm a hero. It is of a reason why God says, in the beginning, God created the heavens and the earth. So if he wanted only the heavens, he would have ended at the heavens. He says he created the heavens and the earth. So he created a combination of eternity and technicality. Listen carefully. The subject of purpose is not preached to everybody, it's preached to one person. So it's a message to the audience of one. And so last week I taught competence to the church. This week I'll teach competence to only one person. I'll teach purpose to one person. Because purpose is given to only one person. Shatawale says, if I die today, I'm a hero. Ladies and gentlemen, something is wrong if you don't drive a Rolls Royce before you die.
Help me.
Anytime you see a car parked at a garage with nobody seated in, you are failed. Because the car was made for you to drive. It was made for you to drive. It was made for you to drive. Somebody said, man of God, what are you talking about? Do you know how many young people will shift to Shatawale's influence because he has a Rolls Royce? This is a car supposed to be in the church. And he says, if I die today, I'm a hero. Because the secrets of men are in their words. Stonebwoy sang a song. He spoke about the state of Africa. One of the men, Shatawale, goes to South Africa to go and mix a song and come to Ghana. He makes a song at South Africa. I told you, that's why there is small space for those who have comment. On Facebook, there is a small space for those who have comment. I'm going to preach to you something that will shift your mind. And you must pay attention. That's why I was asking, give me oil in my lamp. Make my light never be dim. Only 2% of people have found their purpose in Africa. And the Lord said to me, son, unfortunately, this sermon is for only one person. And she's seated at the left. And she will know herself. She will run to the auditorium when I'm done. She will run to my office when I'm this pastor, you were talking to me. And I know the person. She will scream as service is going on. And she will enter my office. It's to an audience of one. Because it must be 3, not 3,000. It must be 3. It must be 3. Greatness will keep being a mystery. and 3 will continue up until 97. Yes. By the grace of God, I saw the secret of this man. I've watched the Shatterwallis, I've watched the Stone Boys, I've watched these people, and there's something amazing about them. Never call what you desire carnality. There is nobody who God will bless with a Rolls Royce and will say, I don't like. Nobody. And you must begin to reconfigure your mentality. Because the Rolls Royce was made for you. It's an error not to drive and you die. Well, I came to talk to you. That's why there is no traffic in the air, but there is traffic on the earth. There's no traffic. There's no planes that are crashing because few know how to fly. That's why you see people at the station waiting for a car. Because in their mind, something must happen. But in the airport, you are called to come. It's a calling. In airport, you are called to the air. At the station, you wait for the car. Me burning, keep me burning, till the coming of the King. This one asked God, I said, Father, what will it take to buy a Rolls Royce? He says, knowledge. Why will a man sing worldly song and drive such a car? Show me how many gospel ministers in Ghana can walk and buy a Benz. Yet this is for us. Because something was miscommunicated on the pulpit and it has entered all of your brain. The painful thing is when you die, you realize that all these things were part of the will of God. You know how many lives you will save if you prosper? I've single-handedly taken 12 students to school this year, 25,000 Ghana cedis, this level 100. That means that all the 12, their destiny was in my obedience. It means that if I did not prosper, 12 students, they would have squatted their destiny. The prosperity is not because of you, because of many lives connected to you. You must do well. I came to talk to you. I came to talk to you. The spoken word is a spoken word. He has spoken a word to you. And I'm just adding my voice. Don't be cheated! Don't be cheated! The trotro is not your portion. Don't! They're lying to you. Hey! Don't! Be worried. Shatawali has bought a Rolls Royce you don't have. Be worried. For all you may know, maybe Shatawali will be an usher in heaven. For all you may know. Says, if I die today, I'm a hero. There is something about this young man I crave. You insult and they exalt. They channel your comment into cement and they build a 7-bedroom house. We are not yet into the sermons. I want to talk to your heart and your mind. Because when a man is born in Africa, he's 68 years late. The iPhone 15 that is making somebody's husband sleep with you is a normal birthday gift in the US. Did you hear what I'm saying? As you open your legs for iPhone 15, somebody is also asking Daddy, where is the iPhone 15? Your miracle is their normal routine. Something is wrong in Africa. And today that young girl will run it will run from it. I told a daughter yesterday, I said, there are many that are mad. The only reason is that they are not at the psychiatric hospital. But by the time I'm done with you, you realize that there is a mental problem you are dealing with. You are just not at the psychiatric hospital, but you are mad. You can never scroll down. If you saw that car, the greatness is not inside of you. Never. And we came to call these young people, because Shatawale has 2 eyes and 2 hands. And listen, let me stand here. Never call meticulous, detail, plan, fraud. Never. For if Satawale is fraud, why has the police gone chase him? No. Don't call. When a man is following principles and rules and regulations, don't think it's fraud. Because you see, Satan will make you fight what you can do. And the problem is that tomorrow when you also buy a Rolls Royce, you will see the pain when somebody tells you it's fraud. You cannot attract what you don't celebrate. I will never see success and pass. I designed that Rolls Royce yesterday in my room. I said, Father, I will drive in this car. It's yours for the taking. It's yours for the taking. Ladies and gentlemen, your friends in the diaspora are making huge sums of money. Something is wrong over here. And I came to call you. I came to call you. This is a generation that uses Saturdays to braid their hair. And there's a generation that uses Saturday to braid their brain. Where are you? I'm in a salon. She spends 7 hours in the salon. She's braiding her hair. Another is braiding her brain. The two of us will meet in destiny soon. In America, they don't even have time for their hair. You spend 7 hours at a salon. She's at McDonald's. Something is wrong with African mentality. Something is wrong. And the greatest prison is not in Sawam, it's mental slavery. In Sawam has never, Nelson Mandela came from the prison and became a president. Because you see, the prison is not where you are, it's the state of your mind. He was in a prison, but he became a president. And I saw Joseph from a prison becoming a president. So you can be in East Legon, yet you are in the prison, because it's the state of the mind, it's not a location. Something must break loose inside of you. Kana saya. Mani kofosa iya nasaya. Sala timo na via saya. Kumo shaya. It's actually a shame to actually even do diploma in school. It's a shame. The degree does not matter, and so you are doing something less than degree. What are you doing with your life? And the person who is doing diploma is not even serious in life. How are you not serious with a diploma? The degree is on set match. I will teach you understanding the times. Now, somebody has masters, can't master, and you have a diploma. Where are you going? Give me oil in my life. Make my life never be dim. Keep me burning, keep me burning. Kwame Despite woke up one day and bought Lizzie Complex and turned it into the cars that, you see, one of the wonders I've ever seen is Kwame Despite. You know what he did? All the cars that he bought, he realized they are losing value. So do you know what he did? He converted all the cars to tourist attractions so that he will Father, may I be part of the train in the name of Jesus. This sermon is not for the other day. I saw a young man who is taking pictures. Then I saw a man called manual photography. Then I see that they are vetting Sam George and Okutaju Ablakwa. Then I see a young man called manual photography in the vetting. What is a photographer doing in vetting? Give me oil in my lamp. Make my light never be dim. Keep me burning, till the coming of the King. Hey! Kino saina shaya. Malova ziata. Kadevino zuvalina saya. Mona sikatiata. Value zi shaya. Something is being handed over to you. It's a wrong culture. It's a wrong mentality. Wake up. It's a wrong mentality. Wake up. You are becoming an animal. You are becoming an animal. I want to call some small girl at the back there. Yesterday they said a young girl said that the church is giving you pressure. And I'll teach you shortly what real pressure is. I'll teach you shortly what real pressure is. If I die today, I'm a hero. If I die today, I'm a hero. This week, Shatta Wale is about to make the news. There's something this young man does. Anytime he's about to release an album, he causes a stir. Something is regulating this 3%. They are extremely smart. Oh God, they are extremely smart. Woke up, we are not even recovered from what Kwame Despite built. Then Shatta Wale also come and add to it. Driving all the big cars. I told you, God created the heavens and the earth, not just the heavens. Any salvation that promises you only eternity lie to you. Any Jesus you met that told you to focus only on heaven lie to you, because poverty can make you go to hell. It can make you go to hell. Maybe I have to stop the preaching right now. Something was burning in me when we were having the worship. I said, I wish this young man understood. Tomorrow you're going to share Shatta Wale's Rolls Royce. You will share it. And you use your bundle. You have a bundle, yet you are bundled. You share. Receive light in the name of Jesus. 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 Shout, I come out of mediocrity. Shout, I come out of mediocrity. Shout, I come out of mediocrity. Put your hands on your head. I speak over your destiny. By 30 years, you shall drive a car. By 30 years, you shall build your house. By 30 years, you shall drive your car. By 30 years, you shall build your house. By 30 years, you shall drive your car. No, let me talk to you. Can I talk to you? Let me even say this before I drop the microphone. Maybe I have to stop here. It's part of the sermon. I vow to myself that before I'll be 30 years, I will be a millionaire. Ladies and gentlemen, by the grace of God, I'm a millionaire. I told myself at Achia Mountains, at the time I was telling myself I'll be a millionaire, I was a taxi driver picking students on Legon campus. But as I was driving them to their destination, I was also driving my destiny to my destination. If there is a will, there is a way. My mother is a pure water seller. My father sells bags. I told myself at the chairman, I said, me, by 30 years, this whole world and Ghana will hear of me. 200,000 people have listened to my audio. If there is a will, there is a way. It was Martin Luther King that says that I have a dream. I pray for you that may God give some dream right now. May God resurrect some dream right now. Some of my dreams are resurrected. I said by 30 years, I'll be a millionaire by 30 years. If I die today, I'm a hero. That's what Wale says. Kwame, despite 20th generation, won't beg for bread. 20th Kanasaya. And I'm looking at a man called Ibrahim Mahama, who dashes $100,000 for eye surgery. He doesn't know the person. Why don't you revive this in our days, Lord? And when we have spiritual programs, thousands to this seed offering, we can't give it. Somebody spends 100,000 CDs on a table at garage. 100,000. I saw one alcohol. It cost 90,000. One alcohol. Konosaya. Let a pastor take this money. He's a thief. Somebody is using this money for alcohol. We break the power of small thinking. We break the power of small thinking. And for those of you level 100 that are doing diploma, you are not even part of us. My heart bleeds when I see somebody doing diploma. My heart bleeds when I see somebody doing diploma. And then she's not even serious. How many companies have you applied for and they told you that apply with diploma, and yet you don't care? Sit down for me. Give me oil in my lamp, make my light never be dim. Keep me burning, keep me burning. Put your hands on your head. Until the coming of the King.
Give me all
Contenti Vana Saya. It's coming to somebody. Hey! Kobana Saya Tavalasa. Katina Tataya. Anambo Suantalasa. Kapi Vasaya. Kumatati Tataya. Epana Vasaya. Awantia Saya. Kopala Vasaya.
Keep me burning, keep me burning till the coming of the King. Give me all in my hand. Hear my life.
Mommy thought she was taking you to school to come and end the poverty in the house. That was the reason why mommy took you to school. Don't fail her. Don't fail her. Ayo sha, siya ja, golo sha. Hey, hey, hey. That young girl will enter my office with tears. May God give us some Bellamundis. There's a young girl called Peace Height. That's the face of Forbes list. Kina Masaya. Lo Masaya ta sha. Aya. Something is beckoning inside of me. And I'm talking to the young man. There is nobody on the Forbes list who is a womanizer. Womanizing it is not something that you have to join in. It is not something you have to join in. Your contemporary are changing cars. You are changing women. There is a reverse in your mind. There is a reverse in your mind. Some of you are bitter against daddy. You said daddy didn't take care of you, but the same thing daddy did is the same thing you are doing. You are bitter against your father that he didn't take care of you. Every day, my father is wicked. He was not there when I was born. But the way you are living, you will not be there when your children are born. You will not be there. You will not be there. Because when you repeat the mistakes of your parents, you are a fool. Because you saw everything that they are going through. You saw everything that they are going through. Just a simple roommate you met is confusing you. And by March, April, you'll be out of the first semester. You think you are going to be in school for 100 years. You are a joke. You think it's 100 years. And by 2020, I never knew when this church was 5 years. Time is not on your side. It's not on your side. Time is not on your side. Listen, you can have book sense and lack street sense. You will fear answer, You will fear answer. And me bon prayer explain me say, and then there is a wisdom not articulated. It's not found in class. No, gives you information. Church gives you truth. There is what is called, that is the reason why somebody can have masters and be duped a circle by a small boy. There is street wisdom. It is not marketing. It is oh Jesus, it's not marketing, it's not communication skills. There is a wisdom from above that comes on a man, and the man is able to navigate their destiny. There is a wisdom like that. It's called street sense. And you must have it, because life cannot be captured with 8 courses. No! You cannot succeed with 8 courses. No. And that's why many people say things like, I have a class. Do I believe in school? I've taken 12 people to the UPSA this year. I mean, last week. It cost me 25,000 Ghana cedis. I paid from my own pocket. I believe in school. But school sense is not street sense. When you go to Accra, Jesus, you go to Makola, these women have not done marketing. But all the money in Ghana is in their clothes. You have tied it. Yet with all your banking and finance, you can't even save the little mommy gives you. Our mothers saved and bought houses and bought lands at Kaswa. With all your banking and finance, I can't even know what is happening. You are doing banking and finance even up to now. You don't even know how to save. Something is wrong. Do you know what is wrong with you? You lack street sense. You fian sense. Success cannot be captured in UPSA. There is a spirit in man, and the inspiration of God giveth him understanding. Now I want you to listen to me carefully, Power. Aya, sir. Kani Messiah. Outsource from the spiritual realm on that wisdom to navigate your future. Outsource from the spiritual realm. Ask God for that street wisdom. Ghana is hard to the one who is not thinking. Ghana is hard. It is in this hard economy that Shatawale has bought Rolls Royce. This hard economy. And they ship, you see, they ship the Rolls Royce from, and they ship it into his house. Kalisana Nasaya. Sivana Koshaya. Let me tell you something. If you die and you are not buried at the state house, you failed. I told God one day in prayer, I said, Father, when I die, let there be eclipse. When I exit the earth, let the whole world know that a man has exited the earth. Let the whole world know that a man has exited the earth. I did not come to add to the numbers. No way. No. Jesus, don't not mention 3 in class and I will not be mentioned. No way. I did not come to add to the numbers. We came for something big. Higher. Some of you must be gifted as goat on Christmas. Yeah. You must be gifted as goat on Christmas. I came to talk to just one person. And I came to call you back to assignment and purpose. That may God of heaven download the wisdom of the ancient into you. I'll drop the microphone right now. I'll drop it right now. Decide that when you die, the whole world will celebrate you. Decide. Decide. Don't encourage average. It's a big enemy. Don't. For many of the times that you have sat in trotro, know that trotro is not your destination. That is not your destination. Don't. The aeroplane was made for you. Kasako was made for you. Don't. And life is not only UPSA. Oh, someone didn't hear this one. Don't. I pray that God will give somebody some street sense here. I pray that God will give somebody some street sense here. I pray that God will give somebody some street sense here. I pray that God will give somebody some street sense here. The young men in our generation are becoming women. I told the young men one time, I said, any young man, you see, as a woman, any woman over here that will give a boy money, you are becoming a curse to the boy. Never take money from a lady as a man. Never do that. Never do that. Never. Never. And you are boasting in how many women you are changing and spending their money. You see, come up to higher level revelation. Come up to higher revelation. Come up to higher revelation. Somebody's buying cars and houses for their wives. You are encouraging your father slapping your mother. A generation where a young man can take the hand and slap a woman, insult a woman. I've used her. God forgive you. Are there not things your dad did you are learning? It's not the same thing your father did you are learning. Oh boy. A single room in Medina now is 1,200. It means that in our time, you are going to rent a chamber hall for 2,000 Ghana cedis. That is to say that you are supposed to get over 25,000 Ghana cedis. 25,000 Ghana cedis to be able to rent a chamber hall when you are ready to work. 25,000 Ghana cedis. Then you use that. Means that a young man who wants to just set his room up needs 100K to start. Keep fooling. Keep fooling. It looks like John Dumelo was playing, and he will go to the hostels because every great man is weird. Then John Dumelo, what does he know? 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 Today he knows something. Something is wrong. And I came to call you to purpose. Come up higher. There is a dimension you have not seen. I said, if you prosper, you will never desire poverty again. The only reason why you don't want to change your level is because you have not seen some dimensions. If you see that dimension, that mediocrity, you will not do it again. There is a dimension. There is a dimension. There is a dimension. Young man, come up higher. Come up. Listen, there is a dimension where you wake up and you don't know which car to take to work. Come up to that dimension. You don't know which car to take to work. Come up to that dimension. I'm believing God that when I marry, I will give my wife chop money from now to the next 30 years. It means I'll give her $1 million for food. It means she must not come and ask me that what are we eating? God forbid. $1 million. This is the money. I mean, I want to pay my children's school fees from the time I give birth to them to the time they die. Nobody should ask for school fees again. Listen, it is abuse for your child to ask you for school fees. It's abuse. Don't encourage it. These are things that failure has triggered in us. It has made us. I mean, some of you have to beg your dad, pacho school fees, pacho school fees, All of these things were wrong. It's because mommy and daddy didn't get it well. That's why, that's a pattern. And you must believe God to break that pattern. Break that pattern. Break that pattern. What are you doing in that hostel? What do you do there? What do you do there? What do you do there? I'm going to give you some assignment. From Monday up to Sunday, what did you do? What did you do? This week, what have you done? Class has not started effectively, so what have you been doing there? It's Snap or Instagram, and you want to be equal with the young girl who is going to McDonald's. You want to be equal with her. You can't eat your cake and have it all. You cannot. You cannot eat your cake and have it. There's a bigger assignment on you. Purpose is calling. And I'll drop the microphone shortly. It's calling. Young men, I came came to call you. Came to call you. You see, the girl who is trying to pursue you right now, after 10, 6, 8 years, you'll be surprised. You will be shocked. You will be shocked. Keep wasting your time on women. You'll be shocked. I'm still communicating to that girl. I'm communicating to that girl because there is another Joyce bound to be raised in this place. I told my daughters when the woman became the vice president, she opened. It's a generation of Esthers. We have entered into women in leadership. If you don't know, I'm telling you, because we are looking at the fact that a time is coming the next 10 years that women will control. We have entered into the Esthers. This is not a time to open up for sugar daddies. It's your season, dear young lady. The vice president made the way for you women to enter and take over. You are bigger than a side chick. You mean all this craft of God in you is a side to somebody? Look at the size of your bust and the size of your breast, and somebody says you're a side. You don't think he has cheated you? I promise myself that 3 of my classmates will not meet, and when we meet, we can't talk. It will never happen. One day, when I was driving the boat, I picked one of I picked one of my classmates. She's called Rita. And then when we're driving, she started asking me questions. When she dropped, I said, Father, will I be driving my classmate? I cannot take this part. I said, no way, I can't take this part. And that was the turn around for me. That was a turn around for me. Can you plan to join under 30 influential young men in Ghana? Can you plan to be there? Can you plan to be there? Why don't God give us some good sheldons in the church? Some scanties in the church? Oh Jesus, some black saviors in the church. And they are taking over. A time is coming where church will not even be up. It will not be attractive anymore. And Satan knows the reason why. It will not be attractive anymore. They are taking over the businesses. Do you know that the CEO of Chicken Man is just 29 years? 29 years. 29 years. Hey! There is something you can do. There is something you can do. There is a purpose inside of you. There is a purpose inside of you. There is greatness inside of you. The young man talking to you, I got, bro, I don't know, but look at, bro, look at this. I got 37 in Wasi. I got 37 in Wasi. 37 in Wasi. The young man talking to you in green suit. I am a school dropout. It means that I was not able to finish university because my parents didn't have. If this is school dropout, what should school drop in do? If we drop out and we did this, you that you are in, what should you do? 37 in Wasi. A boat driver. School dropout. I could not answer 2 questions when I wrote commas. Then I slept in a cell in East Legon. I'm an ex-convict. I was in the cell. And the prince, one of them told me, they said, young man, here when you come, you can't prosper again. I'm an ex-convict. I'm an ex-convict. But you see, your condition is not your conclusion. Somebody said, Osofo, are you serious what I'm saying? I slept in East Legon police station. I was going to be sentenced for that which I have no idea about. There Satan told me that you can commit suicide and leave. Satan told me you have failed, and then nothing better is coming out of your life. Why don't you end it? Why don't you end it? You look at what you have done in your life. If that's God, then Satan began to blackmail God before me. Says you have prayed several times in Ghana National College, and you have done this, and then if you prosper, you got 37. Then he began to give me the tracks of how God disappointed me. I battled suicidal thought for 1.5 years. Suicidal thought. End it. You turn, you're like, who is talking to you? End it. Because why am I saying this? There is no reason justifiable for the fooling you are fooling. Come on, I can talk to you. There is no reason, because unless you tell me that you have also an ex-convict, there is no reason. There is no reason justifiable. Do you know the shame, what it means to drive an Uber, fail in secondary school, and be an ex-convict and still build this? You don't have an excuse. The pastor, the reason why I'm doing men, because nobody will take care of me. Somebody will not take care of us. If you open your legs for UPSC, you open your what for Harvard. Can I talk to you? I want to close the service right now. Yeah. One day, a lady came to church. He said, Pastor, I know you. I said, yes, you know me. I picked you before. I was a boat driver. So like when you ordered boat, it would have been me that you ordered. I was a boat driver. And I say this to the glory of God. Nothing. My mother sells pure water, nothing. Yesterday I was talking to my mother and she was asking me, how did we get here? I said, Mommy, it's a decision I made. I told myself that my background does not mean my back should be on the ground. It was a careful decision I made that I'll be out of this mediocrity. I came to talk to somebody. You see, if your future is great, your beginning is messy. Don't quit and don't give up. Don't date that man. Don't. And don't take the alcohol. The battle is not the alcohol. The battle is that you are the next Sam George. Don't start the smoking. Don't. Because you see, if you don't fulfill purpose, we are in trouble. Don't. God said I should tell you that he's looking up to you. You know, those days when I came out of prison, I went to the Miracle Center and I was praying and I saw young people, like 2,000 young people coming closer to me. I said, God, what is this? He says, after the prison, there is a palace. If you know how great plans God has for you, you will not mess up in that school. I want to tell you that as you are here, I'm talking to you. There is a plan of God. There is something. Do you know that you first won in your mother's womb? It was 5,000 cells that you were fighting for, and you came out victorious. So you won. The first level is that you won your mother's womb, and you will eventually win on this earth. I pray that may God give you tenacity in the name of Jesus. May God give you tenacity in the name of Jesus. There is a man trying to talk to you. I told my daughters that one of the ways you have to be aware about these things is anytime you see a man trying to talk to you and he's married, the first thing is that he doesn't want you. That's why he's married. Number one. Number two, once you see him having a car, it means he understands the principles of success. And number three, the time he came to see you in the evening, it means he's done with work. You hear what I'm saying? Yesterday, my daughter said, when the man met me, he said he will pay for everything. Do you know why? Because you see, the returns of their treasury bill is what you think you are spending. those men have built destinies for their children. And they have built, some of them are also sick. They want to get you sick. Those men have built destinies for their children. How are you dating a man in CRV and you're not afraid? And look at your home. Look at your home. Are you forgetting that there is, if last 3 weeks, prepared finished in the house and mommy couldn't get money, yet you are fooling in class? I'm reminding you, last 3 weeks at home, when you went to, mommy could not even get money for prepaid, and you come to school and behave as if the UPS is for you. May God have mercy on you. Because if you are coming from a home that they cannot buy prepaid, and you join people and they say the church is far, they're giving me pressure and everything, God should have mercy on you. God should have mercy on you. Mercy on you. Go and change the narrative. Go and change the narrative. When I started church, I had 3 sugar mummies who said, "Suffer, we will do everything for you. We'll do everything for you." It's the reason why you must have purpose. Why? Because you see, you cannot just wake up and decide to go to class. Until purpose is found, you can't study. Because those who study have found purpose. Until you have found the why and the reason of living, you can never be focused. You can never be focused. Until you know the why, you must discover the why. After 10 minutes, I'll drop the microphone. You must discover the why. Why am I in UPS? Why am I on earth? Why am I here? Why? Why am I here? Why am I here? Why am I on this earth? Why am I on this earth? What am I called to do? What am I called to do? And God began to talk to me. He says, "Son, young man, you shall lead the generation." I said, "Hey, me, you shall lead the generation." He says, "Young man, I'm going to do amazing things with you." God started talking to me. He started unveiling my future to me. He has plans for your future. Don't kill it. Don't abort the destiny. Don't. When you fail, heaven has failed. When you fail, Africa has failed. Go back and take life serious. Go back and start all over again. Don't. Brian, there is a picture I want to give you right now. Look at these people. Do you have it? I want to give you a picture of. Look at this. That's Steve Jobs. That's the founder of the iPhone. This Christian Dadzie. That's the Chicken Man CEO. And the Wright brothers. And Hippocrates, the father of medicine. What if all these people decided not to fulfill purpose? What would have been? Do you know how many Chicken Man? Do you know how many people Chicken Man have employed? Do you know how many people they have employed? Do you know how many people? And these people were ordinary men like us. They were Christian Dadzie was in tech. Why are you wasting time in that UPSA? Why? There's another Christian Dadzie. Look at the way they were in tech. Look at the Wright brothers. They imagine they didn't fulfill their purpose. Where would blame be? And this is the father of medicine. Imagine he didn't bring medicine. Some of you would have died by malaria. This is Steve Jobs, Apple. All of us are using Apple phone. Somebody sat down and discovered something in them and invented this something to the universe. Why are you not doing something to help your generation? Why? Another Steve Jobs is here. Another Christian Dadzie is here. Another father of medicine is here. You are here. Your contribution will help the world at large. Do something. Can you imagine this church not started? How many destinies you have messed up? There is something God has called you to do. Then that's why I'm here to talk to you. Discover that purpose. There's a destiny, strong one on you. Strong one on you. You are not a womanizer. No. You cannot smoke. You can't drink alcohol. There is something bigger in you God wants to do with you. If God had mercy on some of us, He can do it with you. Forget about whatever has happened. I said, as you are going to the school, as you are going to start this life, young man, find friends who are going somewhere. Start. You can do it. Start it. Start it. Only you are the reason why. See, God saw a problem in this world and say, Pastor Daniel alone should fix it in Pergamos Fellowship. It says, in the beginning, before you were formed, I knew you. Now, the word knew is the same word used for a man and a woman having sex. It means in the beginning, you were a partner of God that He extended on this earth. It says, before I formed you, I knew you. So you existed. You were intimate with God before you came to this earth. There is a plan of God on your head. The discovery of this plan is where everything starts from. Until you know why you are here, you follow everybody. You do everything. You waste resources if you don't know why. You must find it. It's called purpose. You see, there are two most important days in your life: your birthday and the day you knew why the birthday came. The day you were born and the day you know why you were born. These are the two most important days in your life. Your birthday and the day you discovered why mommy gave birth to me. Why mommy gave birth to me. That is it. Go and find out why. Why am I in UPSA? Why? Why is it that? Why am I in UPSA? There are many students who didn't get the opportunity to go to university. But why am I able to go to the university? Why? It's called purpose. It's called purpose. God, why am I on this earth? What am I called to do? What am I called to do? Just what am I called to do? That is what is called purpose. Go and find it. There is something God has placed in you. There is something God has placed in you. I couldn't sit on my chair. I couldn't wait to hold the microphone. There is something Shatawali has added to the world. Black Sheriff has added to the world. Kuku Smoke, Kuku Sheldon, they have all added. Nanamba Namwa and Nanamba background. The church is losing out on purpose. The church is losing. All creations, all big conversations are led by the world. What is happening to us in the church? No invention. Won't there be some great businessmen that will rise us from this place? Oh, Jesus. How many people Chicken Man has helped? How many people they have helped? Look at Steve Jobs. Look at iPhone. Look at this. Somebody found it. Somebody sat down. He says, I can just do an iPhone. Can just do. There is something you can do. There is something you can do. There's something you can do, bro. There's something you can do. There is some. Jesus. There is $1 million idea inside of you. Just do it. Just do it. That imagination, that picture you are seeing is purpose. Pursue it. That thing that comes to you at dawn, you cannot sleep. There is something that is burning. Because see, one of the signs of your purpose is the burden you are having. There is this burden you are beginning to have. It's purpose. Kezia. There is something inside of you. When you see women, something moves in you. It's a burden. Because the burden you have is an indication to your purpose. Something is on you. You cannot listen. I saw young men and women messing up in a generation, and God says that I want to put a word in your mouth to restore. I see prostitutes transformed. I see leaders raised here. There is a burden God is. That is the purpose. That is the purpose. That is the purpose. That is it. That is it. That's it. That's it. I can see you have passion to become a doctor. That is the purpose. That's the purpose. That's it. 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 Don't deny us of what God has placed in you. Don't deny us. For the deterioration we are facing in Africa is because many have not found purpose. They don't know why they are. Oh, Jesus. Many don't know why they are on this earth. You are not to add to the numbers in UPSA. You are there to make a difference. You are. Oh, Jesus. You are in that class. That BC administration class to make a difference. No, you are not there to add to the numbers. You are not in number 102. No. You don't add to the numbers. You are there to make a difference. You are there to make a difference. There's a young man called Sam Rich, the one who sews my dress. He's starting a fashion school next week, employing thousands of people. Oh God. Many people have shut down that which God placed in them because they cannot deal with the public opinion. But public opinion are only onions. Many people are afraid of the status quo. They are afraid. What would they say? When I started this church, people kept calling me names. I was called occult. People put rape case on me, everything on me. But you see, a man of God said that the truth has weight with time to prove itself. There is something inside of you. Don't give up. Don't. Tonight, the angel will visit you. Before mommy formed you, there's something that they said when you were born. When asked mommy, something they said something. They said, "This son, this young man, he shall be the head, not the tail." Mommy prayed for you. When you were in class, you were very brilliant in class. You were topping the class. Why are you filling the papers in school now? Why? There is something about you, brother. Bibi dondo, Auntie Bibi dondo. Don't live anyhow. Don't live anyhow. Don't live anyhow. Until you find the purpose, you fall for everything. You fall for everything. That's where everything starts from. You can only take your book and learn because you have found the reason for being in school. You must know the reason why you're on this earth. You must know. You must know it. You must know it. And today we're going to pray to the Lord to help you find out why. Why am I on this earth? Why? What am I called to do? There's some Michael Dadzie seated in this meeting. There's some Kwame Despite seated in this meeting. There's some Jones and some Muhammad seated here. I see you move into the media space. I see you. Some $1 million idea is about to hit your spirit, man, this year. It will be said that on that meeting, when the man of God was preaching, the Lord began to talk to me. No, you are called to make a difference. No, in your light you shall see light. When you find your purpose, many will find their purpose. You see, when you find your purpose, many will find their purpose. You must discover the thing God placed in you. You must discover something is inside of you. Something is inside of you. Don't waste the time. Something is inside of you. You are going to make a difference. I keep telling you, you are going to make a difference. You are not ordinary. You are not ordinary. You are not part of the crowd. No, you are the hope of Africa. You are the hope of Africa. You are the one going to solve the city problem. I'm talking to you. You are on my right. I see you develop some very powerful statistics that will help restore the order of Africa. You are the Jesus. You are the hope of Africa. Come on. You are the hope. 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 Nelson Mandela says that the problems of Africans will be solved by Africans. You are the hope. I told the brother, I said, "Also, why don't you travel to America?" I said, "I will not travel to America. We shall be here and help the country." One day I saw people insulting the church. Pastors, they are thieves. I said, "What can I do to help the situation?" God said, "Start church. Call it balance." If you are not solving the problem, you are part of the problem. There is doom song. It's a purpose. Wake up. I don't know, but I don't believe in traveling. I don't believe in traveling. That's why every time you see me singing, Yen Ara Yasasini. It's not America. No. If God wanted you to be in America, He will put you there. Yeah. Your purpose is here. You must restore the deprived nature of the academics in Ghana. Find a field and default and go to that field and solve it. Yen Ara Yasasini. Africa will not perish under our auspices. Never. One day I said, "For God, sleep, I will restore the church." Oh, can you pray that prayer? I said, "God, sleep, I will restore the church." This is I told God the Father, don't worry yourself. Don't worry yourself. He says, "I know Abraham. He will command his house after me." I said, "Father, I will do a ministry that will restore divine order for you. Don't worry yourself." Can you tell God this one? Hey! Kumasaya, Tika, Fele, Sumataya, sa. Yeah. We are on 70 branches. I see you as a checking man. 70 branches. One human being wakes up and has 70 branches for 500 workers employed. It's called purpose. We are here to live for other people. My mother said, man of God, when will you marry? I said, I'll marry when all have done well. Life is too big to be boxed in marriage. It's too big. Let me tell you something. Your purpose is not marriage. No. But you'll find marriage when you have purpose. Marriage is not purpose, but you find it when you have purpose. There is something bigger than the wedding. Something bigger. There's something bigger. If we didn't wed, and so what? And so what? There's something bigger. There's something bigger. Yeah. Don't travel. As you are here, you see, look at your face. You want to take visa and go to America. Yes, look at your face. Look at your face. You see, you have bleached your half face. You want to travel and go to America. And you want to go there and insult us. Hey, mo honey, mo kwasiafo. Mo se mo kumutu kwa na mo didi atem. Se ubetumi na wantena. And you don't want to be those people that when they travel overseas, they begin to insult what made them. And I can't afford here, and I can't afford here, and I can't afford here. At the end of the year, you wait to me and go to coin. I don't want to. And I can't afford here, and I can't afford here. I didn't want to. There is a problem with leadership. Why don't you go to SRC and go to Parliament and solve the problem? It didn't want to me here. Then it is I want to me SRC president. It didn't concert now. Then it is a wish. Oh, but come on, it's I want to me go Parliament. Concert now do host the home. Host the audio. You can do it. Look at young minds, fine brains like you, fine brains like you are wasting this intelligence. Look, young nice gentlemen. Obeyama sexually transmitted disease. As I unpaid the American, they move for class. We don't come with you. Look, I see young gentlemen. Look at. Do you know that the future is for us? One day we shall meet, and you bring your banks, I'll bring my Rolls Royce, then we shall meet. He said, I remember some meeting at Medina Wine Hall, some church B is on the top there. I went to the church, and the pastor told me that I can do something great for my future. And today, I'm the Kofi Annan of Ghana. Wake up! We can do it. I found it. You also find it in my own. I found it. Don't travel. I know that you want to go and look for money. Don't travel. We can make it in Ghana. We can make it here. That's why I sing the national anthem. It says, God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong, bold to defend. My God, bold to defend. Something happens to my inner man, Asante, when I see the Ghana flag. Something happens to my inner man. Kosatata, Yamasakata, Kamaso. I said, something happens to my inner man. One day when I leave, there'll be a street called the Michael Dadzie Street. Hi, Kamataya. Streets have been given our name by the grace of God. By the time we exit the set, there'll be streets given our name. We are coming to the place where do you remember that class when you went to class and somebody, a big man's child will come to the class and all of you stand up for the big man's child to come to the class? Yeah, that big man is the one you're talking to. No. Birthway is not purpose. No. You are too intelligent to be looking for odds. You are too intelligent. No. You are some guy boy. You are too intelligent to just be mind you. No, mind you can be purpose. You are too intelligent to be staking bet. No, that's not it. No, your friends are cracking their brain. They are looking for ideas that will shift Africa. What you are doing is odds, finding who will score. No. See, Ronaldo is getting his money. No. Bet cannot be your purpose. It cannot be your purpose. There is something greater than that. No, it can't be your purpose. No, it can't be your purpose. No. You have changed your face. No. Kala Mashaya. Sir. I said, why is it that if you die today, you are a hero? And I saw Shagzy. Die today, If I die today, I'm a hero. If I die today, Benasa, Kumashaitaya. Every 3 months, we must talk about Shatawale. Every 3 months. They saw, they lived, they conquered. They saw, they lived, they conquered. There is something you will say about me. Say, Osofo, I know it's about him, but he's doing well. My name is Michael Dadzie, doing well. That's my name. By the grace of God, I will leave this way. Don't bread too much. I was telling, one day I was just talking to myself in the room, and I was imagining the lady I'll marry. When listen, the bride price, but the moment I enter the house to go and ask for the hand in any ladies that want to marry, just knocking 7 Rolls Royce. Just knocking 7 Rolls Royce. Oh, by the grace of God, we shall live. We shall live. Kuma sayin taya, mana vasaya. We shall prophet. We shall live. You better bread too much. As I see we so, I better shock you. Then you be picture one season. I'm excited about the future. LG, life is good. I'm excited about the future. Jesus Christ. Yesterday I went to Instagram and asked for the price of a house. I said I'll buy it, I'll break it and put the church there. See, I see bags of money given to people right now. Look at it. I see some lawyers being raised from this place. Anybody in the law class, lawyer, law class. I saw you are doing law. You are doing law. Anybody doing law? I see some lawyers being raised. I see God. You are going to solve the legal problem in Ghana. You are going to solve the legal problem in Ghana. Receive that grace to be an extraordinary lawyer. Shout, I receive it. I receive it. There are lawyers in our place. Lawyers. Yeah, the lawyers are here. They will defend the church. They will defend the church. Have you seen the appointment that is going on? Imagine one is your father. He said somebody was appointed GNPC boss. Kaya Matuva Saya, Ghana Petroleum Authority. Your father is the boss. I see God release greatness here. Hey! Kashayata. Mana, you not be waiting for a car at a bungalow. No way. No, you don't be waiting for a car. You will not. I forbid you from waiting for a car. I forbid you. Purpose. 37 is what I got. I failed WASI. I dropped out of school. I had 14 resets in the university. And I'm an ex-convict. Slept in East Legon cells for nothing. But something in me kept telling me, you're a great guy. You're a great guy. Great guy. Today I've taken 12 people to school. Maybe they think I'm lying. A school dropout, 6 people in school. No, people say we shouldn't talk about it. I beg. I wish those who will stand up for them to see. Can you please stand up? If Apostle, can you please stand up? Yeah. This is it. You can also pay school fees for people in the future. You can also do it. Please be seated. And if you are here, you don't have school fees, come and see me in my office. Yeah, come and see my office. I'm not joking. If you are here, you don't have school fees, come and see me in my office. Yeah. By the grace of God. By the grace of God. Yesterday I was asking for the price of UPSA. Shout hey! I was negotiating for the price of UPSA. I said, UPSA, how much is it? I'll buy with the lecturer and the vice chancellor everywhere. I'm not deal. Tika taka taka taka. Salala mashayata. Yami bi meni mun ka obetine ma ho. Amon for vinye ti betine mbio. Yeah. Listen, the children forget about vows they say no. Let me tell you something. Forget about teddy bear. Forget it. You see, a teddy bear can't be the same price as a goat meat. No, it can't be. Forget about teddy bear and let's go to this hotel and all that. Forget about that. Forget about all those kind of. A time is coming, the sex, you can't have it. You cannot have it. Take your time? Take your time. You see, you must impregnate your wife at Paris. Yeah. Let me tell you something. Having sex for in a room is disrespect to your womanhood. It's disrespect to your womanhood. You can do this better in grand style. Because some of you are very fit. Till Friday, you are going to have sexually transmitted disease. I'm telling you, God told me to tell you. Purpose is beckoning. The teddy bear can wait. That Vows Day gift can wait. It can wait. It can wait. We are not dying soon. There's a lot ahead of us. It can wait. It can wait. Young man, don't use your savings on Friday. Shout purpose. Shout purpose. Shout purpose. Who is there for greatness? Who is there for greatness? Well, you can just call your. Oh, sis, where are you? I'm the president of Bank of Ghana. Your classmate. And in you many found jobs. In you many found jobs. You many found jobs. The top is yours for the taking. Be in your faith.